Titania be awaked. Then, when it was the next came in her eye, when she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit, what night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love, near to her close and consecrated bower. While she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of the barren sort who, Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his seed and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take, and as his knoll fixed on his head, he oh, anon his thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that a creeping fowler eye, he murder cries and help from Athens calls, their sense thus weak, lust with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns their peril snatch, some sleeves, some hats, for wielders all things catch, and led them on in this distracted fear, unless we appear as translated there. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
This falls no better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side that, when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stay close. This is the same Athenian.
Oh, well, this is the woman, but not this the man.
Shh. Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes and blood, plunged in the deep and killed me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dread, so grim. Oh.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glittering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Oh, once tell true even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake? And hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch. Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? An adder did it, for with double tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, then tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue a true love turned and not a false turned true.
Then fate o'errules that, one man holding truth, a million
things, look thou find. I'll fancy sick she is pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost a fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against you to appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hid with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand. And the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fool these mortals be!
Helena, stand aside. The noise they make cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I live in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, wearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh, devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I prepare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how right would show thy lips. Those kissing cherries, tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh.
What? Oh, hell, I see you all are bent, setting against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, which you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are to show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I know you hate me with your parts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena? A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin, and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, to Hermia's love, I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her is as guest-wise sojourn. And now to Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Despair is not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou shalt abide. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy ear.
The dark night that from eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found, my ear. I thank it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay who love not press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all your fiery orbs and eyes of light. Why seek'st thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be. Look, she is one of the Confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined. All three have fashioned this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you contrived with these to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we would chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is all forgot? And you will rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury. I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems as though you scorn me. Have you not sent Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And sent your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love? So rich within his soul and tender meed, forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent. What though I be so not in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved, this you should pity, rather than despise. I understand not what you mean by this. I do persever. Counterfeit sad looks make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay gentle, Helena, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent! Sweetest, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw it, prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Obey, Evia.
Do you not jest? Yes, youth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I'll not trust your